You guys, welcome back to the Rockford Ordnance. I am glad you are back, and I truly mean that. Whether this is your first time visiting or your 100th time, thank you for coming back. We've had a long hiatus, a lot going on. Rather than do a comeback video of the homestead, which, hey, let's face it, most of you guys coming here aren't here for that. You're here for the GUNs, right? And I didn't quite know what to do, so I figured, you know what, I'm gonna go out, do a little shooting, and might as well bring you what I decided to shoot today. And it's some of the most simple stuff in the world. 22 long rifle. This is a Glock 44 22 pistol, identical in every way, shape, and form, looks wise, to a Glock 19. I think even the weight is super close. Slide is a little different. It's steel inside and then a polymer over, so it does feel a little lighter. Certainly when it's loaded it feels a little lighter, but function wise, size wise, everything, it's identical. Great way to train, especially if you're trying to conserve ammo, that kind of thing, because 22 is cheap. And always wanted a good, reliable 22 long rifle pistol. And let's face it, that's something that's hard to come by, right? Everybody kind of knows or has either a pistol or a rifle in 22 caliber that tends to jam all the time, not feed right, maybe click and misfire, that kind of thing. So I figured, well, if there's one pistol out there that should work every time, all the time, it would be the good GLOCK, right? Is it GLOCK? Yeah, it is. Had a look. I want to make sure I wasn't off somehow and the brain magically did some misspellings. But I figured, yeah, Glock always works, right? Well, when we first got this pistol, and you can go back to some of our previous videos, we had some problems finding ammo that would either feed right, we'd get stovepipes, all kinds of stuff. Finally landed on one ammo that worked all the time, every time, and that was Aguila. So Aguila 38 grain and 40 grain was great ammo. It ran like nobody's business, right? But a lot of other stuff, including some CCI stuff, just didn't want to run. Certainly the cheap stuff, Remington, the golden box stuff, a lot of Winchester, different things, just wouldn't run in the gun. From the standpoint of it would be locked back, load a new mag, and hit the slide release to go forward, and it would jam that round nose first right into the above the chamber. And I thought, oh man, here I bought this thinking it's gonna be the be-all end-all, right? And I thought, I should have brought the Taurus, you know, what is it, the T33, something like that, or T22, because those guns run, right? And I thought, well, maybe it just needs to be broken in. But I found that Aguila, it ran great, shot great, great groups, everything. But, you know, it's around usually most of the time, but there was a short while there where I couldn't get any, and I thought there's gotta be something else that'll run. So I just randomly started shooting everything through it. It did a good cleaning because, let's face it, most 22 is dirty, and good lube and all that. And I finally found a 22 bulk, cheap, that runs fabulous. I haven't had a misfire yet. Before we started the video, I bet I ran 10 mags through this thing, and it ran perfectly. So let's show you what that ammo is. So to tell you the truth, guys, I don't know how I missed this one, because it wasn't like I went out and bought this ammo as another one to try. Had it laying around. Matter of fact, I probably thought I shot it, but it's bulk. Maybe I just looked at it because brand and bulk equals cheap, and maybe I thought, oh, you must have run that and it didn't work or something. But here it is, Winchester in the 5.55 box, 555 rounds, and it's 22 long rifle, 36 grain, 1280 feet per second, hollow point, copper plated, which is nice, right? Little cleaner, 38 grains, little quicker, copper plated for reduced fouling, convenient bulk pack design, value priced, great all around load. Varmint, small game, target, and plinking. Anyhow, yeah, loaded this up today. I actually pulled my Aguila out of there because once in a rare while I will carry my 22, and I know what you guys think, and I agree, but sometimes it's just fun. I guess, I don't know, it's probably one of those days you hope nothing happens, right? But I will say, man, you can be fast with these things because recoil is low, and we're shooting at, I think it's an 8-inch square plate, and as fast as I can run, all 11 of them or 10 of them on a reload are on that 8-inch plate, and it's been reliable. So let's see if I can get another couple mags to run. Now we're on camera, it probably won't, but let's see, and you can watch for yourself and see how it runs. So before we start banging, let's show you. You've all seen how Glocks come, I'm sure, but we'll show you. It's like any other. Comes in the typical Glock case. The pistol, there's a mag in it, and an extra mag. So 2 mags. There are interchangeable back straps. So you've got 2 sets, and then the gun comes with a cleaning rod, a lock, and the usual manuals and stuff. So nice little outfit. Whether you are teaching one of your kids to shoot, or maybe you want to take your wife out and it's her first time shooting, maybe it's grandma, who knows, whatever, but it's a great way to introduce people to an automatic pistol. I still recommend revolvers when first starting kids out, especially, or anyone for that matter. But as far as autos go, simple manual of arms and easy to operate. So yeah, there it is, the old GLOCK, and let's get to trying that ammo. So the mags are very similar other than the cutout, but these are nice. You can pull down on the spring and makes it easy to load. Now, I'm not going to load it on camera because I don't know with these new rules if YouTube gets a little upset. But they are easy to load, and while I'm doing that, we can talk about other things, namely my buddy Dan back here. That's Dan the deer, and we are out on the homestead. When we last left you, I don't know if it was still winter and we were living in Ice Station Zebra or what. But yeah, things are still under construction, but we've moved along. We have a house, a roof, siding, drywall even finally. Lots of good stuff. So we are moving along. We went from ice and snow and -15 in our motorhome to, oh, Wisconsin's famous for its flies coming out of the sand, to mud, flooding, lots of Roundup to kill off grass and plant new stuff. The well's in, so I'm not hauling water back and forth anymore. That's a good thing. But yeah, we'll talk a little more while we're shooting. But let's get to shooting. All right. All right, guys. Like I said, 10 rounds. We've got an 8-inch steel plate over here. And let's see how this Winchester runs. Very similar sights to the Glock, except the rear one's adjustable on this. I haven't had to mess with it, is what it is. So let's see how it runs, huh? Yeah, so very similar sights to any other Glock, except on the 22, the rear sight is adjustable. So that's a little different. Haven't had to adjust it, but seems to be perfectly on. So let's see how this Winchester runs. ran great. Let's try some a little faster. Alright, so another 10 rounds of Winchester in here. There's our 8-inch target. Let's see how it runs quick this time. Runs great, I'm telling you. Alright, another 10. Let's see. There's a good look at it. Good looking stuff, huh? Well, I don't know how that sun going down is doing here for the picture. Maybe we should switch camera angles. Let's do that. Ah, much better. You can see me, I can see you. So, well, the camera at least. All right. It's a little harder to get this target to ring. New mounting system goes on top of a T-post, leans it back, and it's on a spring. If you hit high in the target, you don't get as high a ring, but let's see if we can ring it every time here. I'll be shooting a little low on it. Let's see. I think I missed 2. And I think both went under, but I was shooting low on it. That's 30 rounds there. We shot about 100 before. I'm going to finish up about 200 rounds of this box or so, and we'll catch you in a few minutes for a little finish up. Well guys, it took us a little time to finish off this video, and it's gotten a lot closer to hunting season. So old Dan the deer here, he's got a couple perforations in him. We've been practicing up a bit because deer season's 2 weeks away, a little less. Archery, that is. But wanted to finish up this video on the Glock 44. This gun, I've totally changed my opinion on it from the first video we did on it. It may take you some time to find the ammo that runs right in it. When I got this pistol and loaded it up, I expected it to shoot everything, just like any Glock. Well, wasn't the case, but we have found a couple ammos that run great in it. Some really effective hollow point ammo. Other stuff is just great target ammo. And when you find that one that runs, it runs like nobody's business. So don't give up on it if you have one. Try a few different brands, see what runs, and I think you'll be as happy as I am with it. Great gun to teach your significant other, maybe somebody that's never shot before. You don't want them afraid of the big bang and maybe some recoil. So this is a great gun to do it with, and get people down to the range and shooting. So it's great for practice. You can practice cheap with the price of ammo. Hey, why not? And it feels like the full-size 9, you know, a little lighter, but everything functions the same. So like I said, it's right up there with any of the other good 22s, and totally changed our opinion. So thanks for stopping by today. Thanks for checking out our video. Don't feel too sorry for Dan here. He heals up really well. We just pull those arrows out and everything's good. Just a little target. A nice 10-pointer, huh? Anyways, thanks for coming. Maybe we'll bring you some deer hunting videos too, pretty quick here. So anyhow, as always, thanks for stopping by, and thanks for hanging with us. Lots more videos to come. We've got Rockford Ordnance Channel's Coffee and Kalashnikovs. I think we'll do it tonight, Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. If not, we'll get to it Wednesday, but we'll see you soon. You'll get a notification. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. And as always, Rockford Ordnance out.